Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Dragon Ball Nation. Now today I'm going to be doing an interesting discussion, as you can see from the title, and I'm going to be talking about what we should really call this new Super Saiyan form, because as many of you, or actually pretty much all of you know, the name that's been being thrown around is called Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, and that's apparently actually not the official name, which, at least from my knowledge, so that's a good thing. But the thing is, I want to talk about this and get you guys to collectively think together and discuss it in the comments. Obviously, even though I'm a small channel, it won't get very much notoriety, but I want you guys to think about this in the comments and kind of discuss this, because I'm going to throw my thoughts in here right now. You guys have been kind of talking about this. I've seen in the past, week or so on once this transformation was revealed. And the thing is, a lot of you guys are saying that they should call it Ascended Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan God 2, True Super Saiyan God. I think Kwame calls it the Pure Super Saiyan God. There's many names for this form that people have been coming up, but the one that everyone does know, obviously, is the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. And like I said, that's apparently not official. But the thing about these terms that you guys have been coming up with, like Super Saiyan God 2 and Ascended Super Saiyan God, like, those are cool names, but those aren't what the form is, if that makes sense. It isn't a second Super Saiyan God. It is not an Ascended Super Saiyan God. The literal meaning is it's the Super Saiyan God essence, from my understanding. It's the Super Saiyan God essence mastered inside of oneself, making it almost like a base form in a way, and then they turn Super Saiyan. It's not anything special of a Super Saiyan from what I know. It's just a Super Saiyan form. So it essentially is a Super Saiyan God. Then you turn Super Saiyan. That's when the name came from. Now, Super Saiyan God 2 isn't really a proper name for this. Neither is Ascended Super Saiyan God, like I said, 'cause it's not a variation on the Super Saiyan God form. The Super Saiyan God form is the form with the red hair. That's a separate transformation. And that's what it makes this all very interesting, as well as the True Super Saiyan God. It's not the same as this form necessarily. I like those names, the True Super Saiyan God and the Pure Super Saiyan God, but in reality, that's not actually what they are. I'm not saying you can't call it that, because like I said, you can call it whatever you want, because there is no official name at this moment. Maybe when, hopefully before the Xenoverse DLC comes out, if they're going to give it a name, we'll get a name then. But you know what? Maybe they won't call it anything. I mean, I feel like they'd have to, because the Xenoverse character is going to be a separate character, not just a character variation. So I'm going to find it very interesting to see what they have on that game. But like I'm saying, from my understanding, what I just said, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 8 really is just the God essence inside of oneself, and then they just go Super Saiyan. That's it. And that doesn't necessarily make it a Super Saiyan God 2 or an Ascended form. So I want you guys to collectively, share your thoughts in the comments, because I'm really curious to see what you guys come up with. I know this was kind of a weird video in a way, weirder discussion, but I really did want to talk about this, because I think it's kind of interesting to talk about. And I got a couple more interesting discussions in the future, but like I said, mainly what I want to do here is, kind of interact with you guys and interact with my subscribers as well. To collectively, let's share our thoughts. I'll be interacting in the comments, so let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. So the challenge I have for you guys, like I said, come up with a name, but let's try to have a name that is appropriate to what the form actually is, being just a Super Saiyan transformation upon the God form, not necessarily an Ascended form of Super Saiyan God. So let's come up with a name that, one, is accurate to the description of the form, 2, sounds pretty awesome, I would hope, or at least decent, and 3, let's just have it, nothing super crazy here. I've seen some very crazy names, but I want to hear everything you guys say. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this interesting discussion. I know I've been doing I did a lot of collabs over the weekend, but I was very busy, and I wanted to at least get you guys some videos out there, because I've been very busy in my personal life. But yeah, that's basically it. Look forward to some more content in the future, as always. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.